Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight is going to be the big update of my weigh-in, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, if you're new here, my name is Amanda. Thanks for joining me. I am a single mom of 4, a full-time college student, and I'm in my last year of pre-med. I'm a nurse and very busy. In fact, I've been cleaning for the last couple hours, trying to get some things organized and situated for some things that I have coming up. Oops. For moving some stuff around in the house. It's been a super busy day. I have an exam tomorrow that I've been preparing for and studying, and some other things that I've had to do with school that I've been working on today as well. One of my classes, we have some modules, a program that I had to register for that has a shit ton of these modules, but I have no specific guidelines as to like when they are due or if they have a due date. I could see that they are due like by the very last day of the semester, but there's like nowhere anywhere in the syllabus or anything that I can like really find any details on that. So I was like, let me get the first chapter out of the way. There's like a whole bunch of them. That's for my operations management course. But anyways, it's been a really long day. I've been like studying for like this genetics class, and like I said, I was doing a lot of cleaning and things. But this morning when I got up and I was getting ready to get in the shower, I was like, okay, it's February 1st. I said, I'm doing this. I'm jumping on a scale, and we are going to claim this number, whatever it is, and it's going to kickstart us or me for my, health journey and moving forward. Uh, I I don't know what to say because I was not expecting what I saw. And I apologize. I did not take a picture of the actual scale because I was staring at my phone in utter disbelief, and I took a screenshot of that. So I will insert that here or at some point. Wow. I now know why my knees hurt and I don't feel as good as I have in the past or should, basically. Let's just start with that. I think I predicted that I was going to weigh in at like 245, 250, 240. I don't know. I didn't go back and look, but okay, I have notes. I wrote things down. I'm still like mind blown. I have my trusty cup of ice here, but wow. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. 200, drum roll, 275 pounds. 275.7 pounds. 275.7 pounds. Whoa. I don't know how to feel. And all day I've been trying to like think about what my next move is. What's my game plan? Today's day 1. First step was getting on a scale. That was my win for the day. I got on a scale. I claimed it. Here we are. And then I went and made a nice healthy breakfast, which wasn't too far off from an everyday meal. But actually, I'll insert a picture there too because I did take a picture of that. But I've seen this number before. I've seen higher numbers than this before. I've been over 300. I've seen much higher numbers. But for me coming out of this pregnancy, I didn't think that this is where this was at. I did go back and look in my chart and, ooh, what is this? Oh, thought I felt a bug or something. Um, I did go back and look in my chart to see like my last appointment before the delivery of little guy, to see where my weigh-in was, because you know that's what they do at the OB office. And I had my last weigh-in was the day before, like 2 days before. Okay, 2 days before I went in for, I was induced. I was 266. So I not only am carrying around the weight that I gained during and throughout the pregnancy itself, but I've now gained almost exactly 10 additional pounds. What, 9 pounds? And I'm just not that far off from a full additional 10 pounds after that delivery. That is so depressing. and I, you know, I don't know what to say. And yeah, for me, I guess I know kind of where that's come from, because I have been exclusively pumping and donating to the Micro Preemie Milk Bank. And I am one of those ladies that gains with breastfeeding or lactating in general, whether it's exclusively pumping or nursing, whichever. Which, you know, I get, for me, that's always been the case. But I really thought that very first number, that sound starting point, was not anywhere near where I am. So I know why my knees hurt now. That's why my knees hurt so bad. And it's like, it's, ugh. Okay. I can't believe this, you guys. 275 pounds. Let me go over my notes. Okay, so my goal is that I'm going to be at my very best that I can be and drop what I can and be super healthy in terms of overall well-being, as healthy as I could possibly be. I don't have any underlying medical issues that I am concerned about or needing to really work around, as far as like I would need to like go sit down with my provider as I don't know, I can't even think. I don't know. Someone's like diabetic or something like that. Something, that would need to. They always say you should consult with your physician, right? So consult with your guys' physicians. But I don't have anything that's stopping me from just getting started with getting on the treadmill and, doing some things and modifying my diet and stuff like that. So, I have set my goal and said that I will be at some certain point, a very healthy weight, healthier weight at this point, I should say. Maybe not final goal weight, but a healthier weight by my birthday. My birthday falls on August 19th. I don't know if I've actually said that or not. I'm a Leo. Yay, gotta shout out Leos. And as of today, February 1st, that is exactly 200 days away. So I was like, let's get down to 200. Let's set a goal, and not too overly aggressive, but I'd say that's somewhat aggressive, to be down 75.7 pounds and weigh in on my birthday at least 200 pounds. That's 200 days from now, from today. That's 28 weeks and 3 days. Yes, me and chat broke it down. Down 75.7 pounds to 200 pounds in the next 200 days. Would have that goal. That's my goal. So watch my transformation. 200 pounds by August 19th. in the next 200 days to drop 75.7 pounds. We got this. So the scale is called a Renfro. I think that's just all it's called. I'm gonna drop some pictures for you. You'll see. I think it has the app's name is on those pictures or whatnot, but it has some really cool features. I think I mentioned this in my previous video. It will tell you and break down like all of these things. I gotta change arms. Wow, this in itself is a workout. I didn't feel like going upstairs. The knees. And this is like the easiest space, but I don't have one of those arm reachy things. But I'm gonna go over, look at my notes here, and keep this kind of short and go back over things in more detail and break down my goals in more detail and how I'm gonna get started and what my game plan is and what I plan to do. Baby steps. I'm going to start with baby steps because I feel like if you just jump on in, you know, this isn't the 80s when we're learning how to swim and dad throws you in the pool, right? We're not doing a sink or swim. We're going to tread water and we're going to get there and we're going to little by little and we're going to set those goals and we got this. We could do this. I've done it before. This is the last time I want to do it. This is why it's a health journey for me. We all have our own personal reasons, and I'm here to cheer you on for any of your own personal reasons, whether you're losing weight or, you know, want to lose weight or you want to like set some sort of goal, whatever it is. Let's do it. But so this app has some really cool bells and whistles, or I should say the scale does, and the app that comes with it is really nice because, like I said, it's 275. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So I was holding my phone. I was looking at the app, and it was doing the weigh-in thing, and it chimes little bells like, "Hey, you're up from last time." I'm like, "Oh no shit." But anyhow, so BMI, my BMI is 45.4. I'll go over the numbers. We'll do it. So I wrote it down. I did not take any measurements today. I didn't even take any pictures. I should do some pictures before and afters, right? That would be a good idea. But yeah, let me go down these numbers with you. And then I gotta get back to studying a little bit and then probably take another shower and go to bed. But BMI was 45.4. Body fat percentage, 60.7%. 60.7%. Skeletal muscle, 22.8%. Fat-free mass, 108.4 pounds is what it said. Now, I don't know exactly how accurate all this could really be for a home scale, you know, but I mean, it's something, I don't know, it's interesting at least. So that was fat-free mass. Subcutaneous fat, 51.7%. So out of the full body fat of 60.7, 51% of that, wow, that's crazy. 51.7% is subcutaneous fat. Visceral fat's 27%. Then we have body water calculated was 26.9%. Muscle mass was 102 pounds. And then I also had bone mass also was 6.3 pounds. It also weighed by total protein. How does that work? Does anybody know anything about these scales? Because I'm like, how does this separate all that out and know from weighing you? Now, granted, you do step on it with bare feet, so I'm sure it sends some sort of like electrical energy, something you don't even feel like, you know, through your body or whatever. But protein was 7%. And they gave me my BMR, the basal metabolic rate, right? And that's basically what your body needs to, basal metabolic rate. My brain. That basically is what the calories that your body needs to sustain itself to breathe and your heart to beat and your body to just be, if that makes sense, right? So my BMR was 1,406 kilocalories in order to keep me just sustained. Um, yeah. And then the last one, I'm gonna have to like drop an emoji with like the tears. This is so sad. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe I'm gonna say this. So in August this year, on my birthday, I'm turning 45. Just putting that into context. As of right now, standing here talking to you guys, I am 44 years old. Young, 44 years young. But according to my scale, my metabolic age, I am 51 years old. Yeah, I came in at a big whopping 51 years old. So that's that. That's that. What's next? I don't know. I'm not ready to fast. I have done a lot of fasting in the past. I enjoy fasting. I think fasting is fabulous. Fabulous fasting. Maybe that's the thing. I think it's really good for your bodies, our bodies, my body for sure. 100%. Um, it's nothing new to me. It's something, that I've incorporated quite a bit in the past, over the years. In fact, I might have some old videos from way back when talking about some of my fasting experiences and whatnot, but I have done water fasting. I have just done fasting like I don't even, I don't know, 16-8 or I don't know. Just different, I've experimented with different fasting periods and whatnot, different types of fast. Um, I'm not quite ready for that or in the I don't think my body's physically ready for that. Mentally, I don't think I'm physically ready for that. That's something you kind of have to like meditate into, and it's a whole body experience. So I'm definitely not there, but I think I'm gonna work on. I've been wanting to do an uptake on my water, increase my water. I'm gonna work on being more mindful with my eating and addressing some of those things. I think, yeah, there's a lot that I need to do with that. I'm probably gonna break out my app that I've used in the past. I'm trying to think what it was called. Was it Carb Manager? I'll have to double check, but I like that one. Um, if you guys have a favorite app for macros and things like that that you've used in the past, um, hit me up and let me know in the comments. I would be very interested to check it out for sure. Yeah, so it's slow and steady wins the race, right? And if you're where I'm at, maybe not 235 pounds, but if you are in this mindset and mind frame where I'm at, that, it's time to make some changes, hop on a board and join me in this and share your thoughts and your process and your goals and all the things. I'd love to cheer you on, and I would love to have some insight in what others are doing and what's working for you guys and what's not. As far as exercise goes, I did actually, because I was sitting for quite a while studying and reading, I did look up some like leg exercises you could do like while sitting. So I did that a little bit today. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze and yawn at the same time. I am starting to get tired, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's it. That's the story. That's how things went today. I'll drop some pictures, like I said. Um, I want to get out my gear, dig it out, and check on things, see what I have and don't have, what I need to like re, you know, gather back up. I can't find my yoga mat or the one that I like, so I might just end up getting a new one of those, or doing something different. I know where my dumbbells are. Yeah, just now is now that I've faced the numbers. I've faced the scale. We're gonna be buddy buddies and build from here. I think my kiddos on our way, but yeah, I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna like weigh in. I'm definitely not weighing in daily. No, the heck with that. But I haven't decided if I want to do like a weigh in every week or a monthly basis or like every 10 days. I don't want to feel like I'm married to the scale or anything like that. I don't want to feel like I'm stressing over this journey. I just wanted to start blending into my life and my lifestyle and making those subtle changes. Well, they might not seem subtle. I don't know. I want to make the changes so they flow with my life and my family and all the things. And I'm not putting myself in a position for failure. I want it to be something that I know I can do and keep doing and maintain and not, you know, I don't know. Yeah, end up having to like by myself and failing something. But yeah, I'll have to talk about more of that as the days go on and whatnot. But for now, I'm going back to studying, wrapping up a couple things, a couple papers real quick, and I'm gonna end up calling it a night. I have a big, big day tomorrow. In fact, I gotta figure out my video vlog for tomorrow because it's gonna be really busy, and I don't know where I'm gonna fit it in, but we'll fit it in. Maybe in between classes. How about that? Anyways, we'll see. I am so glad that you joined me. I hope that you join me on this journey. It would be really great to have, you guys come along and help me keep me accountable. I will do some pictures. I just gotta orchestrate that. I'll probably have to like borrow some time, one of my kids. And I think this video is ending. Oh, I don't know what it's doing. Anyhow, I love you guys. You have a great night, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye now. Peace.